Next inductee, he's got to go down as one of the great two-sport stars in Southwest Conference history. If you would, please welcome from Texas A&M, Curtis Dickey. Well, it's a similar theme when we talk to these guys. I mean, you went to Bryan High School, right? Everyone knew where you were going, right?
Basically, yes. I was just 5 miles from A&M, so that was my plan pretty much my whole life. I grew up watching A&M, and it was just 5 miles away. All my friends and family was close to me, so I can go out there and just carry just 5 miles away so they can still come and see me.
Was there ever another school that you even thought about?
Not really. It was basically A&M because I grew up watching A&M, the Aggies, practically my whole life. And the thing that really put it over for me to go was my stepfather. He passed away when I was a senior in high school. And then when Coach Emory Ballard came personally to Bryan High to recruit me, that made it a little bit personal. So me and him talked for about 5-10 minutes, went walking up around the track at Bryan High. And I just told him then, I'm coming to A&M because I don't want to go through all this recruiting, all the trips I had to take, so all the hustle and bustle going back and forth, so it was A&M.
It worked out pretty good. You played football and you ran track. You're doing both.
Yes.
How hard was that?
Well, football shape is a lot harder than track shape.
Yeah.
Because the football you out there,
don't tell Coach Lopez that, by the way. Yeah, make sure he don't hear that.
But football shape is a lot harder than track shape because you're taking a pound and you're blocking, you're running all the time. But track is just basically just running.
But they led to two things. You had to apply for the NFL draft,
right? Or
you had to try out for the U.S. Olympic team. Lead us into that.
Well, I really wanted to, it was in 1980, to tell you how young I am, but it happened in 1980, and I wanted to go and try for the Olympic trials, but just so happened that President Carter, he boycotted the Olympics for that year, so I had to go ahead and sign my NFL contract with the coach.
Do you think back on that, what if?
Yeah, what if, because some of the athletes I was running against, they had I was running against them. They had ran in the Olympics previously, like Johnny Lamb Jones, Harvey Glance, Steve Riddick, Steve Williams. I had ran against them, and I was beating them. So,
when you look back on your career at A&M, are there any memories that stand out? Anything, any one event? Because you had so many.
Well, it was a Friday night. A couple of friends of mine, Jacob Green and Philip Simpson.
Are they here?
Yeah, they're here.
Okay.
Yeah, they're here. As they took me out to a party one night. It was on a Friday night. I said, man, I can't stay out late. I have a track meet tomorrow morning. He said, man, Jacob, a ringleader. Jacob said, man, it's okay. It's going to be all right. You're going to be all right. I said, man, we got home at 4 o'clock in the morning.
And you got a track meet the next day?
Track meet the next day.
How'd you do?
It was the fastest time that I ever ran. It happened to be the fastest time that I ever ran, which was a 9:94.
Did it? That didn't become a tradition, though, did it?
Oh no, just that one time.
Just the one time.
Just that one time.
Yeah. You were talking earlier about Coach Ballard and a couple other guys, your coaches. Talk about those. I know Tom Wilson and those guys had an impact on you.
Well, Coach Ballard and Tom Wilson, they was very important in my life. They were men of integrity, you know. And with them, it was always personal. They can always talk to them easily, go to them, and they always was honest with you. You know, they didn't try to sugarcoat it, whatever. They gave you a straight answer.
You think about the Southwest Conference. Are there when guys come up to you now and ask you about the Southwest Conference? Do you smile a little bit and know, hey, I was a part of something that was pretty special?
Yes, I do, because the Southwest Conference, it had great players back there. I remember Earl Campbell, he was one of my, as a matter of fact, when they was playing Texas, I would stand up and watch him run. We supposed to be resting. I'm on the offense too, but I stood up to be watching him run. But then again, I got a chance to play in the backfield with George Woodard. He's also here.
And it's fun to have those guys with you.
Oh, yes.
Says a little something when they show up for you. You know that,
Yes,
don't
sir.
you? Ladies and gentlemen, Curtis Dickey. Thank you.
And I would like to thank my family and friends and all my Aggie Nations. Thank you.
All the Aggies who showed up for you. There you go. All right. Thank you, Curtis. Appreciate it.